Coach, what are your emotions after that loss?
Clearly disappointed. Tip my hat off to Melbourne, come in having a plan ready to, defeat us in our place. Kudos to them. With my team saying that, we did not display the best team that we know who we are. There was some ISO plays here and there defensively. We didn't have enough defensive stands to, slow Melbourne down. And, as they are the top defensive team in the league, they do what they did. But, yes, it's disappointing, not to play to our best ability and allow another team to defeat us on our home court.
Obviously, the big moment came with the Chris Golding possession. Have you had a chance to look that incident back?
I don't have to look it over. It was right in front of my face. It was unfortunate we had I don't know if it's a first time or a rookie referee who wants to, make a call like that. But, we're just happy that Chris Golding didn't hurt himself flopping in front of us. So, I'm glad that, he's injury free. But at the end of the day, that the officials at that time just, they just, unfortunately just made a bad decision, bad call. So it is what it is.
And it's amazing that the shot clock wasn't running, so it became a technical violation that saw them inbound the ball, right?
Yeah, it was. And but emotions was going high at that time because everybody in the gym thought that was the call at that time. And so even myself, and once they took the time to know the clock wasn't going, emotions digressed because we felt that we had a chance. We were down 3. But unfortunately, we have another official who, decides to want to give somebody a technical foul on emotions of the call. Wasn't disrespected as an official, but as and then comes back a minute or two later and gives it to us, not right then and there. So,
do you get teed up for the original discussion when it first happened and you seemed quite animated, or was it something that you said later on while we was trying to work out what the replay center was coming up?
I'm not sure. I know I told him that was bleeping terrible call. I felt that and any coach in this league will probably have the emotions at the same time. They felt that that was going on, and so that was it. And once they got everything sorted, I felt that they guessed that was something that didn't need to be said. But when I looked to my left, I seen Dean Vickerman standing right next to me in my box, trying to call a timeout, which he didn't have. And at the end of the day, I guess I'm not, Dean at this time, which understandably I'm not. But the respect factor with the officials and our group in general was just a poor display. But once again, they didn't cost us that game. Us as a team didn't play to the 40 minutes that I felt. But it should never be left in the ref hands. It always should be left in the players.
So I saw you discussing it with Chris. Chris thought you directed the expletive at him, but you said you were directing the expletive at the Paul.
Chris knew what I'd exploited at. I said, that's a bleeping terrible call. I said, Chris, I never said bleep you or bleep the officials or whatever the case may be. I said, that call right there can potentially cost us the game. And so if you can't determine what I said, and then he did. He came back and repeated, like, you talked about the call. So if I'm talking about the call, why is there a technical foul at this time? Why is it so important at this time? And you already... they already shot 18 free throws to 4 in the second half against us, so their momentum was all in their way, going their way. So why even get involved anymore? These guys get paid a lot of money. The fans get paid, paid to get them in here. They want to see the players, not some incompetent referees that they feel that they're in their feelings at that time to dictate the game. But it is what it is.
So you're saying that if they're consistent now, any coaching questions and calls and exclude should get a T foul, right?
Not 100%, but it's only going to be me. It's only I'm intimidated. I guess my voice too deep. I'm too tall. My skin color is different. Whatever it is, it's me. Because I hear the same coaches say similar to the same things or complain about the same stuff, and their leash is a little bit longer. But I guess I have to be made an example out of.
And the reason that it's important, I suppose, is because after you got teed up, they made the free throw. The difference is 4. When they inbound the ball and the turnover, you drop the 3. Had you not been teed up, but scores level, then you don't need the foul, right?
And it could be a different game, but the referees wanted to be seen. And so I hope they're happy, today that they were actually acknowledged and seen and made a difference in the game today. I'm proud of them.
What do you feel happened at the back end of the second quarter, start of the third quarter, where it looked like your offense, you lost a bit of flow, like the defense ramped up? Why couldn't you get any rhythm there?
I mean, once again, like you said, that defense ramped up and they took us out of our positions to catch our ball where we want to start our offense at, and we knew that. We knew that Melbourne was going to come in and be physical. They can be as physical as they want, but we needed to be a little bit smarter. So they pushed our offense out a little further, and then we got into the individual stuff: is the first guy taking a shot or the ball to make it to the other side.
It seemed like you guys have been an up and down defensive team this season. It seemed like the connection for you guys was also really high up. Like your aggression defensively was way better than we've seen in past games. Was that an emphasis coming into this one?
Only on certain players that we wanted to give extra attention to, but they had their reserve guys step up. Cameron Flynn did a really good job making some baskets. Ian Clark was solid as normal, but we let other guys who we wanted to see if they can make shots. They end up making them.
Dave, the sort of incidences at the end aside, where do you feel like this game is lost for you guys?
I mean, if you want to pick any point in the game, you can. Like we lost the game by 5 points. If you want to go to the free throw count, if you want to go to the calls, I mean, you pick it. But at the end of the day, like I felt like what JT said, being out there, it felt like the ball stuck. Like there were times where we could have definitely got a better shot and we didn't. So as much as we can definitely blame whoever we want. Being out there, it felt like we had control of certain situations and we didn't capitalise. So like it's definitely on us too, but makes it a little harder when things don't go your way in general. So it's a tough one.
Coach, Trey Kilby right for your away game in 48 hours?
It's something I'll know probably later on this evening or tomorrow. He had, he fell on his back that he's done a couple weeks prior in the last, not 2 home games ago, and re-aggravated. So we'll see how he is after sometime when he wakes up.
I guess the pleasing thing for you was the man beside you. He really stepped up today, didn't he?
Oh, he did a great job. I mean, did a great job, and that's next man mentality with us, with the depth of our bench is a success that we'll have this season. And when guys get opportunities like Davo did today, they make the best of it.
And
yeah, you fought this game out, but you just didn't get the result. Did you think the difference was in like some of the calls, or did you think in the way that you played the game, whether it was on defense or on offense and in patches?
It was definitely us. I mean, it was like you said, in patches that where we, in the last 3 to 4 minutes, we gained the lead by 4 to 5 points, and then they came and went on a run. So we got, we once again, like Davo said, we got stagnant with our offense, and then defensively they made some tough shots on the back end.
moving forward, obviously, little time to rest on this. Phoenix on Saturday.
Yeah.
What are you expecting?
But well, I'm expecting my guys to bounce back because once we've had losses before, and then we had a great job bouncing back. So I think this really burns a hole in my team mentally and physically because they really want to be able to get back Saturday and show them how we can really play.
Dave, yourself, mate, firstly signing a 3-year extension. Congratulations. You must be pleased that you're getting more minutes and you're delivering on the court.
Yeah, definitely. It stings not walking away with the win though. Being a competitor and as competitive as I am. But past that, for sure, I'm happy. Just being somewhere and solidifying myself to a degree. And I feel like JT sees that. I come in and I'm a dog. I play hard. It's sort of what I do. I play with my heart on my sleeve. And I'm just grateful that the city of Illawarra and the city of Wollongong and the region of Illawarra see that as well. So I'm just really grateful to be here.
Well, you had a team high 17, you had a team high 6 assists. What part of your game are you most happy with right now?
Right now, just my confidence. I can sit here and say specific things, but it's just my confidence. I just want to make sure that I keep this confidence going forward. And no matter what happens, the ups and the downs throughout the season, I just want to make sure I keep that. But it makes it a lot easier when you got, the coaching staff and JT. They instill that damn near every day. They don't want to take away from what we do. So it makes my job easier.
You used to be in this league an erratic guy coming off the bench, right? A lot of energy. There wasn't really control. It seems like you've refined your game really, really well. Where do you think
it's hard to do that when you're playing 2-3 minutes a game. So that's all you guys are seeing. And that goes for any DP playing. Like you guys can sit here and say they're this and they're that, but given the right minutes, I feel like there's a lot of guys in this league that are just waiting for an opportunity. And it's as much as it is for sure having being on a bench. Watching a lot of basketball over the past 5-6 years that accounts to it, but I just want to make it known that I've always been nice, you know. It's just I'm getting my opportunity.
There are a lot of guys who are in that position right now where they're getting spot minutes and then get a chance to get an extended run. What would your advice be to those sorts of guys?
Training. Every single day, go in and prove a point. Training is your game day. If you go in every single day and prove it, eventually your teammates and your coach have to respect you. They have to.
Coach, late in the game, nice variation. Everyone expected to go to Tyler Harvey for the game levelling potential three. But you went to Toddy Blanchfield. Was that intended? Was that drawn up?
We just told them take whoever has the best shot. You know, we knew that they was going to hug and everything on Tyler, and we wanted to put two guards in action to where they had to make a choice. So, you know, Tyler, it was unselfish, and we kicked it to TB, and he made a tough shot. So those things that they do in practice. So as long as we be able to have two guys being able to the same action, we trust both of them to take it.
Coach, Davo mentioned before free throws. Now you're 61% from the line tonight. Is that an issue for you guys moving forward?
I hope not. I mean, it shouldn't be because we work on it continuously. I just think sometimes the guys, when they're up there, they get complacent or they don't focus on as much. You know, I probably will challenge them a little bit more in practice certain ways. But, you know, I hope it's not a problem. But we have been shooting solid prior to this 60%. I think we've done, the lowest was probably like 73. And this is the first lowest. So I don't think it will be. The guys will challenge themselves and do better. All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.